At UC Berkeley, Taylor Swift is not just a tortured poet, she's a case study.
What did your family think when you said, I'm taking a Berkeley course on Taylor Swift?
Everyone was super supportive.
My parents were thrilled.
Her tour has essentially revitalized so much of the economy.
Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying but end up not being able to as usual, and in today's video is something that will make you lose brain cells. You can now obtain a bachelor's degree at UC Berkeley using Taylor Swift class credits. Yes, you heard that right. There is an actual class that will contribute to your bachelor's degree. You know, the degree that liberals think that make you an expert in the subject you're awarded with and automatically expects a six-figure salary. As if college can't get any worse. This is one of the things that frustrates me the most about college. So myself, I actually have a bachelor's degree in biochemistry with a minor in biology. I hate to admit that sounds like a liberal degree. And the one thing I can say is just how sporadic the credits can be. Like, for example, at my former university, you could actually take a Harry Potter class as an elective. And no, I'm not bashing Harry Potter. That's actually my favorite series. But I can just read all the books multiple times to be an expert. I shouldn't have to pay thousands of dollars for that to be part of my degree. It's a definite fact that well over half of the college credits in your degree are not applicable to what you're doing in the real world. But anyways, let's get on to rolling this clip and just see the type of people that are in this class. It's really no surprise.
All the marketing strategies in the world will only work if you have a good product to market.
You might not expect a business school course to begin like this.
It's cool, that's what I tell them no.
But at UC Berkeley, Taylor Swift is not just a tortured poet, she's a case study in how to build an empire.
Nothing about Taylor Swift is an accident.
Sophia Lendahl and Miad Bushala are student teachers of a course called Artistry and Entrepreneurship, Taylor's version.
It's just like everything from her music. Each era is kind of like its own brand.
Today's focus, Swift's literary devices and her song as the product.
I think that Taylor is so strategic in all the things that she does, and that's why I'm so interested in the course, kind of like unraveling how she's been able to be such a relevant figure for so long.
Berkeley is hardly alone. Universities nationwide are teaching the Swift effect in departments from English to political science to gender studies.
What do you think the proliferation of Taylor Swift courses at universities and colleges say about your generation?
People are becoming more and more interested in people who do bigger things in the world and people who give back.
It seems signing up for these classes can be harder than scoring tickets to see Swift herself. So we had to ask, with all that tuition money on the line,
what did your family think when you said, I'm taking a Berkeley course on Taylor Swift?
Everyone was super supportive and they loved it. They were like, you have to take this class.
My mom actually is the one who sent me the link. She was just like, well, if, it's been approved by the university, I'm sure it'll be worthwhile.
My parents were thrilled. They've both wanted to.
Oh God, I want to know what percentage of these students self-identify as a feminist or a Democrat. Probably 100%, maybe 110%. But anyways, the only thing that Taylor Swift gave back was a Joe Biden endorsement in 2020, and hopefully like Dwayne Johnson, she'll take that endorsement right back. But I always lose respect for famous people when they endorse someone when they know nothing about the real world or understand the policies that are being implemented or taken away, especially when it's the standard issue Hollywood opinion. Don't just endorse someone and say they're best for the country or best to heal. The last thing we need is celebrities voicing their political opinion. And you're wondering how Democrats are produced. It's right here.
Learn more about her ever since I started showing an interest in her.
and they're taking a page from Swift's playbook for their own futures.
I've been very interested in media law and policy. I'd love to apply those sort of concepts that apply to law and policy and media and art.
Yeah, how about we don't have someone like this dude make a policy?
All together in the professional world.
Taylor Swift is a phenomenon. Her tour has essentially revitalized so much of the economy and boosted the local economy everywhere she goes. There's a reason top institutions are studying that.
Most of these students are all admittedly diehard Swifties, but they're also approaching her canon with a critical eye.
We do talk about her failures and how she's kind of navigated them.
When we dive into the more businessy aspects, I guess it helps answer some of the questions I have about why she'll make certain decisions that, maybe I wouldn't be making.
What's one of those questions?
Well, Taylor's a billionaire, right? And big question, are there ethical billionaires in this world? And so do the business decisions she's made, have they benefited the world in a positive way?
After all this Swift immersion, even the instructors are learning a lesson all too well.
It sure sounds like you're a Swiftie now. If you
I
weren't before.
I have to be now, yeah.
You know too much.
I do. I know way too much.
I know. That was a lot to watch. I mean, I'm here to comfort you because I lost as just many brain cells as you have. So let's get to the actual facts about college. So according to Next Gen Personal Finances, only 46% of college grads surveyed say they currently work in their field of study. 29% report working in a different field, while 16% of those are unemployed, under 54. On top of that, according to research.com, 40% of undergrad students drop out of college, leaving thousands of dollars in debt. That's why I think college is one of the biggest scams in America. And while I do things that require a bachelor degree, it's not in the profession that I chose, and I know I would have been able to do the things I'm doing if it wasn't required. And if this video doesn't showcase the scam of college, then I don't know what else does.